That's that shit I don't like.
What?
I said that's that shit I don't like.
I don't know what that means.
I don't like.
Don't like what?
That's that shit I don't like. I was about to say something. I was like, oh, let me choose my words wisely right there. Healthy food. That's that shit I don't like. I do like it. I guess I'm on a meal plan now. Getting a little bit stricter with my diet because someone got a little too fluffy. I got 3 months, 2.5 to lose 24 pounds.
Damn. How much did you lose before this meal plan, though?
The beginning of pandemic, I was
No, before you started this meal plan that you knew you were gonna fight.
Oh, before
since
I lost.
Since you started working.
Since I started 3 weeks ago, like being strict about it. 6 pounds, 7 pounds.
So like 2 pounds a week.
Almost a little bit more than 2 pounds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're new to us,
he's only two days in for this workout, so bear with him.
No, 1 day, because I had to. I prepped everything yesterday.
Yeah.
If you're new to us, we're the Hassle of Hair, and we are to be honest,
we're just a podcast.
We're just a podcast.
He says we're trying to find inspirational people, but we have a whole bunch of different people on here.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, it's good when we do get people that are doing something good. But I would say like it's 50-50. Like we find good people and then it's just us. And so that means we're not the good people.
It's just our I guess. Well, it just got too busy to do interviews because I really want to focus on
your fight
out.
Coming up.
Yeah. But I was the reason why I'm singing Chief Keef. That's that shit I don't like.
Okay.
That's that shit I don't like.
Okay. Okay.
That's that shit I don't like.
Okay, why are you singing it?
That's that don't like. That's that shit I don't like. Sorry guys. That was my remix. But
what the fuck is your problem?
I don't know. But
nobody comes on here to hear you fucking sing, especially me. I don't want to sit next to you hearing you sing.
Okay. I mean, I would be a good rapper.
No.
Okay. Chief Keef. I woke up at 5:30. Actually 5 and did the 5:30 class, and that song came on. Don't like.
Okay.
And it was playing in the front of. It was playing for the farm, like the older guys that were training, so they don't know who Chief Keef is, and they're just like.
They probably don't listen to it either.
Yeah, and he's just saying, "That's that shit I don't like," and they're just. They like it when I put on like Iron Maiden, Metallica, but today I was feeling like a hip hop feel, so I put on Wiz Khalifa, and then Chief Keef came on the radio, the station that I had it on, and I started thinking about him. I never liked his music, but then I really looked up his story when it first came out. Guess how old was he was when he first Guess how old when that song came out?
18. Okay, what? How old?
He was 16 years old when he made Don't Like.
Oh, really? Yeah, he was born in 1995, so.
Yeah.
He's young. Super young.
Like the Finally Rich mixtape, 2011, 2013. But he grew up in, like, he's just. Imagine, we have a 14-year-old, right?
Yes.
Imagine
she's gonna be 15.
Yeah. Imagine Eva came up to us like, check out this banger.
She does that a lot, and you jump on it.
But no, she made.
Oh, she made. Oh, okay.
Like she's like, check out this banger. That's that shit I don't like.
I don't think anybody says banger. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
That's super tight.
Like, but I'm saying like, check out this fire mixtape, bruh.
Can't you just say like check out this good mixtape? Like, why do you have to use banger, fire?
But
What does it mean? I don't understand.
I don't know why.
You always
just go with it.
No, that's what our podcast should be. Just go with it. That's the name of it. Just go with it.
But like, can you imagine like being 16 and you created this song that's heard by millions? Like, I was going to the club at 22 listening to that song. I'm in a club where I'm drinking, partying, and I'm listening to a song and dancing to it. Well, not really dancing, right? I don't know how to dance. But a 16-year-old made it.
He can't even get into that club.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
His music can get in, but he can't. When did that song come out, though?
So,
and let's see, 2005?
Early life. So
2000.
I should say don't like somewhere. Hold my liquor. Yeezus Bang. So I'm looking up when that song came. How about Jesse? How about you just look it up? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that even the name of the song?
Don't like. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't like Chief Keef. He also did Sosa when he was I Love Sosa when he was like 17. He grew up in Chicago, Chirac, or the AKA Chirac.
Chi-town?
Chi-town. Chirac. Like it's really bad over there. Right? And he 16. If he didn't make this, it's funny because you hear people say, "Oh my gosh, I can't listen to that music. How can he sing about that, all that stuff?" Mm-hmm. I look at him like, this kid's a genius. Can you imagine if he wasn't in Chirac? You're
gonna have to talk without me. I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah. Oh well, she's gonna go pee right now. But can you imagine just growing up and there's nothing around you, nothing to motivate you, right? I mean, I guess our podcast is about inspiration, but we don't know. But imagine that. Like, there's nothing around you to motivate you, but you know how to rap, so you rap, and the stuff he's rapping about, it's super controversial. He's rapping about cocaine when he's 17. I think I was still a virgin at 17. That's crazy. Oh man, it's so crazy, man. Like, I think he just doesn't get I guess he doesn't get enough credit for being a genius, right? Like, me at 16 wouldn't be doing that. My wife at 16 wouldn't be doing that. A lot of 16-year-olds I know and that go to the gym or all that stuff, they wouldn't be doing that. Like, they couldn't think of that, right? They're more focused on any, like, I guess when you're surviving and you're in an area where it's really, really bad, I think that's what pushed them. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really read into them, but I think that's what I think. It's like, if you live in a neighborhood like that and you're struggling and you could die any day, you're like, I guess pressure makes a diamond, right? And it's crazy to me. 16, 17 rapping about cocaine. Probably they're like, this guy's in the shit. Like, it's just, I don't think he gets enough credit. Like, imagine if he was put in a good neighborhood and had all the inspiration around him, what else he could have done, right? I'm not saying he's going to be a Bill Gates or something like that, but he was forced to basically do this, right? And people say, well, he could have gone to college. Like, college, it wasn't probably what was on his mind, or even high school, And again, I don't know. This is just me just thinking, right? But I'm assuming like getting out and making money was the only thing on his mind. And when at 16 and you have to think of that, I can't imagine. I can't imagine having to deal with that. I'm lucky that, like, I grew up in San Jose, in a pretty bad neighborhood, but still my parents were so focused on me, like getting out, and the only reason why I had a bad childhood was because my mom passed, and then after that, like things started going downhill. But before that, my parents gave us everything, right? We were pretty spoiled for knowing like where we lived. Like we always had we always had new cleats, new shoes, new clothes. Like actually I got a lot of hand-me-downs from my brother, but we had it pretty made. The only reason I had a bad childhood was because my mom passed away. After that, things started like going downhill for me, and because of my mental health and my dad's mental health, and it's just. But I had it good, right? I can't imagine having to like survive at that age, right? That's crazy. And I once Raquel gets back, we'll talk about it, because I think kind of her childhood she kind of had to survive, but she didn't make no I Love Sosa or that song Don't Like. So it was, when was Don't Like Keef song was it made? That's a good way to listen. I mean, look up, right? While we're I'm looking it up, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for supporting, and if you support us, then support our sponsors. We have Adaptive Sessions, Diego, who just dropped his windbreaker jackets that are freaking sick. I'll put it right here now. But yeah, he's a personal trainer basically. He's a martial artist, purple belt in jiu-jitsu, trains in Muay Thai. He is a kettlebell expert, and he'll give you pad work, martial arts lessons, pad work, and kettlebell workouts, right? Personal training. And so go follow him, Adaptive Sessions. The links are going to be below, but go check him out. Really good guy. And also our second sponsor, Travel Lodge, Monterey Travel Lodge. If you mention the Hassle of Hair, they'll give you 12% off. You guys go support those that support us. Monterey Travel Lodge. We'll have all those links below.
One word at a time.
Sorry. All those links below. But I was just talking about how Chief Keef had to survive, and you kind of had to survive, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't make no. I don't like.
I didn't make no slammer, or what did you say it was?
I said banger. That's banger. A banger, bro.
I didn't make no banger song or some fire.
Stop what you're doing right now and give us a like. Turn those notifications on and subscribe. I know
we actually got a thumbs down.
Yeah, that's awesome. That means people are like, you had to watch to put a thumbs down. But seriously, I know it's weird, and it's weird for me even to ask you to subscribe, but it helps us with the YouTube views, and the more people that subscribe and like and interact, the more it gets shown to a bunch of people, right? So if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe, like, notifications on. Thank you for supporting us. And let's talk about the real before we get back into Chief Keef.
Okay, we went on Sunday to go get you your food for your healthy living. And I went to get a Starbucks, and we're in line, and you're all, let's make a real, because we hit 100 follows.
We're trying to hit 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers.
Yeah. And I was like, you want to make a video thanking people for, we did hit it. We just did a video for thanking. We just hit
100.
And I just quick 10-second video. Quick, guys. Quick. I was just like, I put it up in the air. We're in line at Starbucks, and I go, thanks guys for subscribing, all this stuff. And then I made that video where we're just saying thank you. And then I put our intro video, and that's it. And then all of a sudden
within like an hour, it hit 11,000 views.
Yeah.
I told Jesse he is buying views. He says he's buying views. I never think that it's gonna get like that. And I'm like, what did you put on the hashtags? What did you put on the hashtags?
The parent hashtags. But the internet's weird, right? The reels, it got us followers and it got us subscribers. I think we're at 111 subscribers.
Oh, cool.
So, but it's weird. Like I could put in so much effort and on the podcast, but then a 10-second video that got like, it literally didn't mean anything to, like, it
We
meant
were just literally saying thank you.
yeah,
That's
just
it.
saying thank you. And
I look like garbage. You looked all right. I mean, like,
it's so crazy, right? The internet's weird.
yeah, it's pretty weird.
But I guess we're putting, it's kind of a weird thing to put ourselves out there publicly.
I mean, we already do though with the podcast.
But I'm saying, I mean, the goal is to have fun, right? The end goal is to actually get people to listen. So what happens when people...
No, the goal is to actually keep the people.
Oh yeah, to keep. But what happens when the people actually, like, there's a bunch of people listening? Are you gonna be okay with that?
I don't really run the accounts. You do? I mean, like, it'll pop up on my phone, like, message or, you know, something. And I don't really pay attention to it. So, I mean, I don't think it will bother me.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, right?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It is.
But thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for supporting us. It means a lot. And back to the show. Chief Keef came out with the song in 2012, March of 2012. So if he was born 2015.
I was like, man, he looked old, but that was the game.
Free digital download. Then it was mastered.
Okay, so why are you on his nuts for?
Just because he was so young when he first came out with his music.
Oh, okay. Does he have space buns on his hair?
I think so.
Remember when you had space buns? You should put that picture in your picture, like when you put it.
Whatever. I don't know. It's just interesting to me that he doesn't get enough credit. Like I was just talking about it, that he's so young, and if you would have given him a good surrounding, what else he could have done?
What his outcome would have been?
This dude started literally at the kind of, like, I don't want to say the bottom, just in a bad situation.
Well, a lot of people that have good music come from something that was bad, like things that weren't going good for them.
Or successful people.
But then there's also already people that have the success from, like, their family or being on a show, like Drake. He was on Degrassi.
Yeah.
So he was already out there. But, like, people that already get, like, their foot in because they know somebody, or because their parents are famous, or because their godfather or whoever. It
takes work. Like, if you're the best, if you have a good song or a song that makes it, it took work. Like, they didn't just anybody could.
No, but I'm saying it helps people out already.
Oh yeah, they start at the top.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's what I was kind of saying too. Like, yeah, like, they don't start. They start, like, down here, and those people that have a door in already. Mm-hmm. It seems like those people that start with no doors open and they have to work for it. It seems like they make it to the top and they flourish. Right? Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
But can like, I dropped coffee. Wow.
Anyways.
Yeah, it's like any artist.
But I think that's with anything too, as well, like with fighting too. Because if you know somebody that knows somebody.
If you know somebody that knows somebody?
No, but, like, if you know somebody and they're a fighter, or they have, like, a good, what is it, like a promoter, or, you know, then they'll get fights.
Yeah, but it's at the same time.
They get a shot. Because then there's people that are actually working hard and nobody knows their name unless they do something, like, major.
At the same time, it's like, if you're good, you're good. You know?
I guess that's why you haven't got called yet. Sorry. Are you okay?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, but like it goes with anything. If you're good, you're good. Right?
Did it hurt your feelings?
No.
Okay,
no.
cool.
It like you see people at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, like, they talk shit. Like, you could even see it. Like, I follow a few Facebook MMA groups,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of people just talking shit about fighters, and they don't even fight.
Okay.
Like, like, they're like, like, people saying, like, oh, they handpicked their fighters or their fights, or they had it easy. Like, I don't know. They're kind of like putting them down. Like you're saying, like, some people have an easy way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's an easy way to the top. There's the easy way to a good start, but there's no easy way to the top. If you make it to the top of anything, I feel like you worked your butt off. You can't, like, there's rappers and there's artists that have a door in but don't make it to the top.
Yeah, because
You
it
know?
might not be good. I see what you're saying. Like, you can make it there, but you have to be good to be there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like in like in makeup, right? If you're good.
Oh, now you're coming at me now,
Oh, no.
huh? Oh, now you're coming at me now,
no,
huh?
No. I think you are good, jerk. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's like with makeup and hair. It's with anything, like you're saying.
Yeah.
It's daylight. Why are you yawning for?
I know that's true. So you guys, we started, I started a podcast with one of our former guests, our first guest, actually. Her name's Nashi, tattoo artist, Muay Thai fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And she has schizoaffective disorder,
Yeah.
which is a type of schizophrenia. And we've been talking about this podcast for a while. We're on our 4th episode. It's called The Happy Dagger. But the 4th episode, we really have what we want, like the formula, the product of how we want to run the show. Like this show is just me and my wife talking, but Nashi's show is really structured, and that talks shit about our show, huh? It's really structured.
Yeah, fuck our show.
It's really structured on what she wants to talk about. She's like, it has my sister came on board and helping produce it. I'm producing it. And
I'm listening in the background.
Yeah,
laughing, cooking.
Yeah. And it's a really cool concept. Like, you don't hear about people with schizophrenia like really thriving on this earth, right? And for her to be doing 2 things, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's all about just trying to push her name out there. So it's called Happy Dagger. The Instagram's happy.dagger.podcast on Instagram. The link will be below, but really, like, a really cool story. It's amazing. Like, I'm watching her train, and I'm watching her do the podcast, and her coming over, eating dinner with us. And to me, I'm just watching something that's not normal, right? And I think,
but what really is normal? Like,
yeah.
Who are we to say that that's not normal?
But, like,
you know what I mean, though?
but
like,
we're not normal too, because
yeah.
a lot of parents would say, whoa, I can't have that. I can't have that in my house.
Yeah.
From the first thought of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, when you first met Nashi and you thought schizophrenia, what were you thinking?
I didn't know that there was more than one different kind of type of schizophrenia. And, obviously from movies and shows, you see that person just crazy out of their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, there's no coming back from that. There's no helping them. There's nothing. But seeing Nashi, like, actually functioning is like, oh, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there might be something wrong with somebody else. They could have, like, an outburst or something. But I know Nashi, and she seems okay to me. You wouldn't even know that she has schizophrenia, to be honest. Unless she tells you. Or she says, can you taste that purple or something? Or is that person real over there? Then it kind of starts to freak you out.
But do you think Like you've seen the stuff she's drawn.
Yeah, her shit's pretty cool.
It's cool, but
it's the stuff that she sees, or the stuff the stuff that she sees. Her comic books are pretty cool though. Her little little sketches that she does. Are they cats?
I don't. I
are they
know.
devil
They're
cats?
Like
what are they?
or something like that. Imps?
What is an imp?
I don't know. I need to ask her. Right? I should ask her.
You probably should ask her, because I know on what the fuck is that show? What was that show that everybody was like all in love with? I'm gonna try to think. I can't think of it. Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
They had a person on there, an imp, but he was a little person. That's what they called him. Or that's what they referred to him.
I don't think that's what she's drawing.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think that's not what she's
not drawing a little person.
Oh, is it you know what a gimp is, right?
Maybe it's.
Do you know what a gimp is?
No. I know what a pimp is.
A gimp. A gimp. A gimp is. Oh nope.
Right there. What is a gimp? What is a gimp?
A gimp is slang for a sex slave who is almost always submissive.
Okay. I did not know that. What is it? What's the? Go back to the beginning where you put in the gimp. Right there. I thought it would have like what it was like. The G is something. The I is something. It's okay.
Speaking about so we
went on Friday though. We were talking about Eva's thing. Her running cross country. So we went.
Whoa, you throw me
we're talking about something else now.
Okay.
We're talking about Eva running cross country.
Yeah.
So Eva ran cross country last Friday. It was pretty fun. It was good to get out in sports. I mean, we sat in our car and watched because they ran in the parking lot, on the field, and back, and all this stuff. It was good. A lot of the kids were tired though. I felt super bad for them.
Yeah.
Like super bad.
So Eva,
I probably wouldn't have been able to run it either, but I felt super bad for them. But all of them were in the same boat. Like they were all tired. They, they all haven't exercised in a really long time.
Eva's getting to the quarter mile.
No, she's on her last lap.
Yeah,
her last lap.
Last turn. Like I guess we wouldn't call it a lap, but she was like 1/4. Like she needed a 1/4 of a mile or 1/3 of a mile.
She said she ran like almost 2.5 to 3 miles on Friday.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
But she ran past us to do a loop, and she goes, "I can't run anymore.
I can't run." She just stops.
I can't run anymore. She stops, and I can't breathe. I go, "You're talking."
And then we're telling her, "Go, go." I was about to make you go run with her. And then she finishes. Which wasn't bad, but it was fun. I mean, she's supposed to have one this week too, but I think one got canceled, so it's only going to be one.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how she does this week. Oh, well, it was, what is it called? It wasn't an actual, it was like a warm-up one or.
Scrimmage.
There you go, that. Scrimmage. It was a scrimmage.
Yep.
Go to what you were saying.
What were we talking about? No, you can keep on that.
I don't
but
know.
I'm excited for it. Like I really am excited for it I really want her to push herself. Like I'm just excited for her to have competition. So she did say she couldn't breathe. She wasn't able to run anymore, but she's kept on going.
Yeah.
And when she went to the final stretch, she sprinted. And
I have the video. You can post it if you like.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know about you, but it made me proud. It really did make me proud because I don't care if she gets first. I don't care if she gets last.
As long as she's doing something.
As long as she cares about it and if she's motivated about it and that her sprinting, like she was sprinting.
Yeah.
Like it was different from the other kids. Yes, she's not the
she's
same
the smallest kid in, I think, both schools running.
Yeah.
Everybody, Eva's right here and all the other kids are over here.
Yeah. She is pretty small. That's not my fault. She's not my blood, but she's my daughter. But she was sprinting in, and it makes me proud. Like it makes me, like.
It makes him so proud. He was crying in the car when we were there, and she hadn't even run yet.
No, but like.
That's how proud you were.
It shows that she cares,
mm-hmm.
and That's all that matters. If she, because it sucks for these kids. They don't have a reason. Like, they don't have a purpose. Like, when I see people depressed or like around town, or people that message me, or anybody that are just going through hard times, a lot of it is there's no purpose, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it, there's no purpose. Like, people need a purpose. You need a purpose. And I mean, I created one. Like, I made this fantasy podcast that, like, I created a purpose for myself. And the gym, I created a purpose for myself. As long as I keep those purposes, is that a word? I don't know.
Purpose?
Yeah, purpose.
Purposes.
But I'm going to stay sane. Like, it's throughout all of it. I mean, we're coming to the end of it, I think. I mean, I don't check the news. I just do my own thing, go to the gym, come home, like, do the podcast, go to the gym, come home, do the podcast. Like, I don't check the news. I don't go on social media unless people are interacting with me. Like, it's such a weird thing because I'm not on it, and I don't even know what the numbers are for the pandemic. I don't know what's going on. Like, I should, right? But at the same time, it's a relief because it's not the only thing I have to talk about. Because you'll be around people and it's the only thing they talk about.
Yeah.
And that goes back to, I've said it before, like, having substance to your life. Like, fuck all this other shit. Like, all that's gonna go away. And if you I'm rambling, sorry, fuck all that other shit, and just, I'm gonna get better at not rambling.
That's the shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. You know, like, it's like have substance to your life. You know, have substance to your life. Don't talk about news and shit on the internet that you've seen. Like, talk about what you're doing. Talk about what's around you, the present, being in the moment, being you. Don't be a fucking screen. Don't be a fuck. I know you're listening to this or maybe even watching this, but don't be a fucking screen. Don't talk about what's going on that screen. Some bullshit. And it's crazy because I post like crazy, but I'm constantly doing things, guys.
Yeah. I don't even know how many fucking hours you get of sleep. I think we went to bed at 1 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Did we? We did, huh?
Yeah.
We did. I was out, though. I heard your alarm, and I was all, sorry.
You just hit me? No, I'm used to getting hit. I'm good. You guys, I'm fucking fighting. Oh, yeah.
Let's not get...
A few months
Wait,
now,
let's not get ahead of ourselves. It could say yes, and then when the time comes a week before, they could cancel like they always do.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see.
That's that shit. Oh. So, Alan, he's this guy that goes to the gym. Tall.
He listens.
He's like 6'7", 6'8".
He's super tall.
Like, he's not 55 years old. He might be younger. No, he's in his 50s. But for a 50-year-old, like, the dude's in shape, right? The dude does boxing. He lifts. Like, he's a huge guy just in shape, and he looks like a farmer, like the farmers in the Bible. Like, if there's a farmer in the Bible that was, and it's like, he's just huge and like carrying all the stuff like that. Like, Alan would be a farmer
in the Bible. What the fuck?
I don't know, but
what kind of Bible is this?
but he explained something to me because he always says bread and butter, Jess, bread and butter. You know, like, and I'm thinking like, because we were talking about like necessities and things that we need and life, like when we're lifting, like we all talk about that stuff, and he said all you need is bread and butter, and I thought it was like those are the simple things. That's what I thought he meant. I learned today. Oh, not bread and butter, guns and butter. My bad.
Oh my god.
Guns and butter, baby.
Good one.
Guns and butter. So I thought it was like it being like you only need the simple things, but what Alan meant was that butter doesn't stay, right? Like it's not worth anything. So like stuff like cars and fancy clothes, like stuff that you buy right away, it melts.
Materialistic
things, like right away it melts. So like if you buy a car, the value of it goes down,
Yeah, I don't see how that makes any sense, but okay.
right?
No, but I'm saying,
butter,
yeah.
right when you take out butter, right when you grab butter, butter melts,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you buy guns, like, believe me, I'm thinking the same thing. I kind of get it, but I'm like, it makes sense though at the same time. Like, that's why I said bread and butter. I don't know why I said bread. My
Because
bad, Alan.
I like
fucked
bread
it
and
up.
butter.
Cause I'm hungry. No, but guns, they're a good investment. So things that go up, like buying into the stock market, it depends what you think of the stock market, but buying into the stock market, buying a house, real estate, like stuff like that, that's what matters. And he was just saying, like, guns and butter, baby. Guns and butter, Jess. You know? So
As long as you
that's
didn't
really
say
how
bread
he
and
talks,
butter.
guys. Like, I'm sparring with this dude, and he's like 6'4". Be honest, like, I'll be honest, 6'4", 6'5",
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
240 pounds, and he's 55 years old. If he lands a punch on me, I'm going out. I'm going night for reals. And he's not used to sparring, so when he spars, he tenses up and he's just locked and loaded, ready to just land on you. But I mean, I'm sorry, Alan, but you're not as fast as me. Like, you're just not. Like, look at me. You're just not. I'm sorry. But you're good though. You're good you're good in shape. But so I make him miss a lot. But if he lands one of those, I'm going out. Like, for reals. I actually dropped my head to see what it felt like. He landed on my forehead, and it hurt. I mean,
Why
it
would
hurt
you do that though?
just to see if, like,
If you could
if
take
he had
it?
if he had his hands open. Honestly, I wanted to see if I could take it. Is that weird? I'm fucking
Yes,
weird.
you're fucking weird.
Yeah.
That does not make any sense. You want me to hit you? I could open palm slap you right now.
Have you ever been punched in the face?
No, why would I want to?
No, but like
No.
But I've never asked you that.
No.
Never.
No.
You've been slapped.
No.
So you don't know what it, like, I think a lot of people don't know what it feels like to get punched in the face, like solely right in the face.
Okay, a lot of people don't want to step in a fucking ring and get punched in the face.
But it's a weird thing. Like, I forget how numb I am to it. Like, when people come in and they spar for the first time and you just walk forward without even throwing punches, they tense up so bad and will gas out from just being tensed up with not even knowing how to feel when you're sparring. It's such a weird thing, right?
No. I don't like it.
To me,
I
it's
don't want it.
normal.
I think I was sparring with you and then have my hands up and you hit my glove and it hits me. Yeah, that you do dumb shit like that to us.
Yeah.
To me, to your sister, to the girls in general.
Yeah, I hit everybody in the back of the head. When I'm walking by them, I'll slap them in the back of the head.
Oh, and be like, you'd be called out in a fight. You're not supposed to hit in the back of the head.
No, like, I'll be walking by.
Like that?
Yeah.
I know. You do it to Eva a lot. She hates
Guns and butter, baby. Sorry.
I don't know what you're on today. The Chief Keef, that's the shit I don't like. Guns and butter. What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh, I'm in an intense game with Diego on chess. So I've been really diving into chess, playing at least 10, 20 games a day. And I think I'm getting better. I'm still at a 200, but a lot of that, my score doesn't go up because I forget to play. Like, I just turn off the computer or just walk away.
So only way you get points if you stay on, like, in the session and finish it, right?
The only way you get points is if you win. Okay,
you win, but you just said you don't get points because you log off.
I log off and I lose because I get disconnected.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, a good score, I guess, would be like 1,200.
Not whatever you have.
Yeah.
You have 200.
Yeah, I am not. But I'm doing pretty good against Diego. Like, I don't know. I
don't see how you could play that. I wouldn't understand the strategy of how to play.
But you're not really, like, you like creating things, right?
Yes.
You like, I mean, I do too, but you like, how do I explain? Like, you're crafty. Like, you like doing the crafty shit. Like,
I made, what did I make on Saturday?
A sash for
No, the food. The
oh,
food.
pot stickers.
Pot stickers. I got
couldn't
this
eat
little
'em.
thing.
I did have one.
He didn't have one. He had more than that.
Okay, tops 3.
No. Be for reals.
The pot stickers?
Yes.
Yeah, tops 3. I didn't have more than 3. You thought I ate them in the morning. I didn't. That was my sister. Remember?
Yeah, that was very true.
Yeah.
I made pot stickers, so that was fun.
Yeah.
They were
I
pretty
ate
good.
cabbage.
You
cabbage
had
and
cabbage
meat.
and pork.
Cabbage and pork.
Ground.
What am I fucking Irish?
Oh, what is it? What is it? Like
Hash and
a corned beef
cabbage,
hash?
corned beef hash.
That shit's pretty good.
It is.
I
pretty
like
good.
that. Are you hungry? I'm hungry.
Yes. You know what I love? You know what I really love?
Everything.
Is like for really good fried chicken with maple syrup all over it.
I would say my go-to would have to
Chicken
be.
fried
Are we
steak.
saying our go-tos, or are you just saying what you would really eat?
I'm saying what I really eat.
It would be like brisket.
Meat?
Yeah, my go-to. You know, my go-to is barbecue.
That's okay. Go,
like barbecue.
I'm saying like bad food. If you could just eat bad food.
pizza.
Pizza's horrible.
Pizza, pepperoni, mushroom. You just said bad food. That's bad.
No, I know. I'm like, if I eat pizza, like it's crazy how much I'll eat pizza and how much like
It would have to be
it'll stick with me.
garlic sauce with pepperoni, mushroom, and olives.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
white sauce all the way. I'm done.
I
with
didn't
red
want to say it
sauce.
like that because it sounds super bad saying white sauce.
I'm white. Oh, I told one of the guys at the 5:30 because he's like, yeah, they made sausage and they made sausage and had like a party. Like it was just a bunch of sausage and beer.
So
so he said that he
party?
made sausage, but then I was telling him, I was like, dude, I was about to say, I was like, man, this is gonna come out so bad. But I told him, I was like, I love sausage. like, and like, I forgot one of the guys said like, I bet you do. Like, I don't know.
You're over here like bunch of sausage. That's funny. You like sausage? I never see you eat it.
Do we have it?
No, I mean, but if you
Oh,
want
he's
it,
gonna,
if you want it, you would buy it.
He's gonna bring me a wheel.
Like sausage?
Yeah, like a sausage.
I know what it is. When we go camping, they would take chorizo like that and hang it, and then make it in the morning.
Yeah, he made it, and people are so generous in Los Baños. I don't know.
It's that small town feel. It's that stuff you see on like Hallmark and shit, Lifetime with the small town family, small town people. That's
Depends
like
on
this.
who you like talk to though.
Or no.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What do
Yeah,
you can eat? Can you even eat sausage? Can you?
I'm
eat
getting
that?
it for you guys.
Oh, okay, cool. I like sausage too. Don't make that sound bad though.
Bet you do.
Stupid.
No, but
You're dumb.
I don't know. It's I love like recently like I love what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that shit's working, but I love what I'm doing. I love that I'm coaching.
You've
I
got
love
a
that I'm
lot more
training.
personals.
A lot more personals.
A lot more personals.
The podcast, I feel like we've been getting more interaction. Like,
Yeah.
the listens are YouTube.
They're gonna be there. They'll be there.
They're good, but I feel like I got a groove now, and
Like Stella got her groove back.
yeah,
So you're Stella.
and I'm like, we're like this close. I'm like this close from making enough money to call this my living, you know.
Yeah.
I can't wait till that day. Like, I want this to work so bad because I feel like my family, like when I told my dad, like when I told my, I don't know if I should say this.
Nah, probably not. Just save it.
Okay, I had certain family members tell me things like call me lazy, call me a chump, or
Your
not.
wife takes care of you.
My wife takes care of me.
I
Not
mean, I
knowing that I
did.
did take out my take out my
did.
savings for this shit, huh?
I mean, like I did take care of you for a point, you know.
Yeah,
But it's a 50-50 thing.
yeah.
So it wasn't like he was mooching off of me. I mean, is that really mooching though? Like if we're married? I mean, nobody said you were mooching, but is that mooching?
It's a stigma, right?
Like the guy's supposed to work, the wife's supposed to be home? Yes.
Yes. Like if you were at home and I was working my ass off there
I
wouldn't
would
be
be
anything
considered gold digger.
there wouldn't be anything said, you know?
Yeah, there wouldn't have been.
But when it was just in my family. Everybody else around me didn't really say anything, but it was in my family where they were just like, that I'm lazy. What am I doing? I'm making mistakes. You know how many people told me I'm making mistakes?
Let me say something.
Yeah.
Fighting wasn't the only reason you quit. There was something that happened in our family, and we don't tell people. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
But it was a reason. It was just another thing for you to quit.
Yeah.
So it worked out. And we don't have to explain it to people why you quit. It's no one's fucking business. Nobody helps us. We don't ask for help. It shouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah, we don't ask for help ever.
Ever. Never. Never ever. Ever, ever, ever. But so, I mean, people have their opinions, but again, we don't have to say why he quit or why I quit. It's nobody's fucking business.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't.
But I want this to work so bad because of that. Because it's like,
you want to prove a point?
Not prove a point, but it's so crazy how the people that are the closest to you, right? The people that are supposed to be there, that are in your life physically, they're not supportive.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it short soon.
Okay,
I gotta get ready to take you.
Yeah,
sorry, y'all.
No, but they're not supportive.
Yeah,
and it's people that are watching right now. Like, they're supportive. Like, I've met a cool group of people. You've met a cool group of people, and like,
I could say
they're
that
supportive, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a
my
cool
family's
thing.
supportive. Like, my siblings are super supportive.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know what it is. I've always taken the road that's just weird, and that a lot of people don't take, and I always come up with my own ideas. I don't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
And I just think certain people in my family don't like that. Right? And I'm not going to live a normal life because my brain doesn't work like that.
No, you're not normal.
So, yeah. Oh, you guys, this week, Anthony Doe fights
Friday?
on the One Series Friday, on One Championship. Download the link.
App.
Yeah, download the app.
The app or link. I think it's an app.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. And it's One Championship Fist Fury. He fights it. He's in Singapore right now.
Yeah. Did you see him take the picture from his hotel room?
Yeah, it's freaking
I was like,
crazy.
whoa, that looks super cool.
I was supposed to like hit him up to do a podcast while he was over there.
He's not going to have any time.
Yeah, the time difference. I don't want to do that. The time difference is it's too much for me and him to schedule that. And I would have to work with him to do it. But I'm busy and I don't want to bother him too. So hopefully when he gets back, we'll be able to do one, and so he could talk about it. But the fights start at let's see how to watch. Yeah, so there's a link. You just go to that link. It's February 26th. Yeah, this is when it was
Friday,
written.
February 26th.
Yes. Why doesn't it say the fucking time?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Dude, Iron Man's fighting.
Go down more.
Fuck.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. United States, live at 7:30 a.m.
Whoa. You're up early. Anyways, you're going to be watching it.
4:30 Pacific time.
Wait. Aren't we Pacific?
Yeah, we're Pacific. So 4:30 in the morning. You guys, at 4:30 in the morning, go watch Anthony Doe. But yeah, dude,
What
San
time
Jose
is
native.
it that time over there?
Huh?
What time is it that time over there?
That time, probably at night.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And look, it has all the times, so it's going to be
8:30.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's just this is the start of the run. Like, he even posted like the One Championship belt. And it was just like, Jesus, let's go. You know? I've got a taste of what it takes to be a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy has
I gotta go.
Oh, all right, guys. Raquel got to
Sorry.
go. She has to take her daughter to cross country practice. So I'll be ending it short right now, but say bye.
Bye, guys.
Go. Thank you. Love you.
Bye.
We're not done yet. Listen. Listen. No, but seriously, it takes a lot to be a fighter. And I really got to the stage of like amateur. I can't imagine like of money being on the line and working your ass off, having to travel. Like he's in it. Like this is his run. I really think he's gonna hit a run after this. So go support him. Like Anthony Doe MMA. The link, one championship link, Fist of Fury, this Friday, 4:30 a.m. if you're on Pacific time, 7:30 a.m. if you're on Eastern time. I don't think we got China listeners or anybody else from other what's it called, but I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye, Eva. Have a great day. Love you. Run your ass off. Love you. But yeah, so go support them. Thank you guys for supporting the podcast. We got a lot of stuff coming up because I'm trying to get back into shape. Get back into shape. I'm really trying to focus. Like I really put my focus into the podcast during the pandemic. So now I'm just trying to get back to it, right? This podcast has kept me to my word, right? It has kept me to going. Like it's helping me not give up. It truly is. Like it's telling me like you put your word out there, you fucking do it. There's people that are listening and that are hearing you and you're saying all these things. Now it's time to prove it. I'm always going to be that person to prove it. My wife's not here to hear this, but she knows what I go through. She knows what I've been through mentally, my mental health, my family, everything that I deal with. Like I need to prove it. And it's more than just being words. It's just actions. And I gotta stay disciplined. I gotta be in the gym. I really want this podcast to work. So I gotta be hustling, you know? And, but it's a grind. You guys don't fuck. I know I'm rambling right now. And my wife would be pissed off, but don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. And this is not some self-help motivation, some bullshit. This is my mind. Like this is substance. This is like, I'm doing it, right? I went all in. Like I went all in and I'm doing okay. Like I'm not dying. I'm not poor. I'm not starving. Things are hard. There are hard days. Every day is a fucking grind for me. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get back from teaching, working on the podcast, then have to go train myself, go train at the gym myself. And then sometimes I go back to teaching or working on the podcast or recording. Like it's sun up to sundown. There's no break. There really is no break. You can't have a break. If you really love something and it's your fucking passion, I tell this to my wife all the time. If it's your fucking passion, like there is no break. There's no excuses. If you're if you're messing up and you're starting not to be disciplined, get back to it. The only person that's disappointed in you is yourself. People don't care. If you're fucking up, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Yes, they're like, oh my God, that person's disappointing and all this stuff, but they really don't care. The only one that's holding yourself, the only one holding you back is you. I deal with that all the time, right? I mean, it's just, but I'm never going to give up. Fucking Mike, dude. I'm never going to give up. I really not. Like, I'm going to keep on going till the wheels fall off. Like, and it's funny because my dream will sometimes change. My dream is just to be successful. What is success? I don't know. My dream is to provide for those two, but at the same time giving them a healthy life. There's days I go to bed just like mad at myself because I didn't put enough effort. Like I quit my job. I quit my job for this, you know? And my wife's put a lot of trust in me. And when I do that, I do that, I'm confident. I'm always confident. Even when I'm messing up, I'm still like, I'm gonna do it. Like, it's just, that's the way I am. But at the same time, it's like, I think, like, sometimes I think when I'm going to bed at night, I'm like, can I really do this? Like, am I gonna fail my family? Like, I don't want my daughter to have a shitty childhood. Will my wife leave me if I don't make enough money? Like, it's just, all those things go through my mind. But at the same time, I can't give up, because we tell our kids, go after your dreams, go after your passions, do what you want in life. We tell them, but we don't do it ourselves. So we're telling them something that we don't even know how to do. And 2 years ago, I didn't know how to do it. I tell Eva all the time, go do it. And I didn't know how to do it. I'm learning. So when my daughter goes after her passion and she goes after her dreams, what I'm telling her to do, I'll have something to give her. I'll have something to tell her, to say, this is what I did. This is how hard it was. This is what you need to do. There is no breaks. It needs to be every day. You have to stay away from certain people. You can't let them leech off of you. There's so many things that I'm learning through all of this, that if my daughter decides to go after her dreams, then I could give her advice instead of just saying, you got to do it. You got to do it, without even having any substance, anything to back it. Right? And I'm not saying it's for everybody. Like, you got 4 kids, you got 3 kids, you got 1 kid to feed, you got to put money on that table. You fucking do it. You know, you fucking do it. You got to do what you got to do. And it's all respect. That's like, you have to. Right? But if you don't have responsibilities, or if you have a small window, if you have a window to go after your dreams, if you have something that's going to help you go after your dreams, and you set yourself up, because I had to set myself up for this. Like, this took you. I commuted from Los Baños to Sunnyvale. I commuted from Los Baños to Modesto. Like, I put in the time, I put in the hours. And I told myself, I was like, I put in all this time. Like, I was working my butt off. Like, me and my wife were working our butt off. You just have to set yourself up. If you really want something, you will figure it out. You just got to be a go-getter. Some people will never understand that. And then some people can never understand living like comfortably. Like me, I was unhappy. I was really unhappy being comfortable. It's just such a weird thing to me. And this is the way I live. I don't show my whole entire life on social media, but I don't stop. I'm trying, like, the end goal, yes, is to give you good content, but the goal is to make money. Like, not in a bad way, just enough to get by, but have fun at the same time. And I can't thank you guys enough for supporting. It really means, you guys don't understand how much you guys are helping the people that are sharing, subscribing, liking stuff, and word of mouth, and telling people. It helps me a lot, because yes, it's fun. Yes, I'm having a blast doing this. But this is my life. This is my passion. This podcast is my passion. Trying to give people a voice. And that's what I eventually, like, I'm doing Nashi's podcast. Nobody's supposed to know about us. We're from Los Banos, California. We're amateur fighters. We're rejects. Like, like we're rejects. Nobody gave two rats ass about us. And through social media and fighting, and now even my sister, like, we all have a voice, and it's all about creating your voice. And I love this. I'm never going to give up. There's people out there that deserve a voice, that can't make their voice, and I want to. Like Gilroy BJJ. Like, I see them online. I see them when they put the GoFundMe. It's like, fuck, man. I wish I could just put something out there and just all of a sudden it explodes and they get a bunch of money off of me sharing something. Like, all those guys over there are so freaking cool, man. Like, it's funny because that reel, that Instagram reel, it took off and it kind of trended like 11,000, right? 11,000 people. 11,000 people. That's fucking crazy. But it's 11,000 people. But I don't want to make money and to have this podcast grow big because I want to be famous or I want to be a celebrity, or that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this so I could help people, right? Like, if I get big, then Nashi gets big, then Adaptive Sessions gets big, then Coffee Crew gets big, then Strike gets big, then I call it, like, it's so cliche to say, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, Joe Rogan, but it's the Joe Rogan effect, right? Hold on. Hello? Yeah, quad shot. Yeah, yeah, love you too. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. But no, it's the Joe Rogan effect, right? He literally was just all about grow together, win together. And you've seen it. If you listen to the first podcast, you've seen it. Everybody grew together and they got big together. That's why it sucks when you see martial artists or you see other podcasters, other people just in the same field or gyms or that are all fighting against each other. They don't need to fight against each other. Like, they're in the same thing. Like, if all martial artists get together and say, hey, we're all fighters, or even all fighters, we're all fighters. Let's promote martial arts. Let's promote all this. We could all make money off of this, right? Martial arts is going to be big if we just grow together, but then the competition aspect comes into play. But if we all connect and we all push this, if we all push this martial arts thing together, and as martial arts grows, the amount of money you can make from martial arts is crazy, right? Same thing with gyms. Like, there's a bunch of big gyms that close down. There's a bunch of gyms that close down. But if we stick together and we say, let's come up with an idea, like, if we work together on something, like, the amount of money money doesn't even matter, right? Because you're just growing what you love. If you grow your passion together with people that love your passion, why are you going to fight with people that have the same passion as you? I just don't understand it. Yes, there's competition. Like, I'm going to fight against a guy in a few months. Yes, there's competition. But I'm competing against them. I'm going to see who's I'm going to compete against myself and say, like, okay, am I worthy? Am I good enough? If he beats me, then I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough, right? I need to practice better just to see where I'm at. But it's not because I hate the guy. He has a passion for what I love, and that's martial arts. He's doing the damn thing. I'm doing the damn thing. then why would you fight with people that have the same passion as you? I don't understand it. If you really love your passion, you're going to love everybody else that loves that passion. And you're going to want to grow with them. And it's all about finding those people that are going to grow with you. I love podcasting. I love fighting. I love Muay Thai. I love martial arts. And I love helping people. Those are my passions. And I'm going to find a lot of people that are doing the same damn thing as me, and I'm going to try to grow with them. Thank you for listening to The Hassle Hair. Thank you for being a part of our journey. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to add us on Instagram. Jesse the Hassle Diaz. Don't Hassle Me. And The Hassle Hair on Instagram. Guys, all those links are going to be below. Truly, thank you for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you for listening to me ramble, too. Have a great day. Have a great week. Adaptive Sessions. Monterey Travelage. Check them out. Love y'all. Peace.